today. From TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida,
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. And they'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
But you look at this Bronco defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Tough spot here. Third down and 11. Here's Lawrence to throw.
And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
It's taken to the 26.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on first and 10. Back to throw. Garvin. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Looking to throw. Garvin eluding the pressure right.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Garvin flushed out right.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. On 4th down, it's Riley Dixon on now to kick it away for Denver. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Oh, it's out. Smith lost it.
It's picked up on, and now off to the races down the right side. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Will Lutz on for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
On second down, ETN once more.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
Naturally so. The defense was keyed in on everyone but the back on that play, and it took them an extra second to react when he got the carry. It's still a tough 3rd down to pick up here, but a lot more manageable after an excellent carry on 2nd down.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville.
And Marvin Mims deep for Denver.
It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
2nd down and 3.
Looking to throw. Garvin escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
That pass batted away by Trayvon Walker.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
You look at this Jaguar defense.
Now, they've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they've been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
39 yards on the punt, give them just 1 yard on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has really. And they come up here now, 1st down.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Shedding the tackle, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Now Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Lawrence on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 15-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
Now Lawrence.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And we get another look now at this Broncos offense.
It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Throwing again. Garvin.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Second.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Loose inside the 30.
And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there.
Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Garvin. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Looking to throw. Garvin eluding the pressure right. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Marvin Mims as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Lutz with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it ends with a Denver touchdown.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we come upon halftime with the visiting Broncos.
And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff ready to go.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Back to throw. Garvin flushed out right. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, Garvin escaping the pressure right.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
That's Foley Fadukasi who got in there and finished off the play.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
That's caught left side by Judy.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
A give to Etienne running right. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Jones.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Sean Payton not liking that last call. He's going to go ahead and challenge it. The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. Etienne up the middle.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Another tote for Etienne. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Garvin. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
To throw on second down, Garvin. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are right back in this football game.
Well, holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half, those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. It's the 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Now Lawrence down around his goal line.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other's energy in this one. And how about him culminating with a pick 6?
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Jaguars again ready to take over on offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Screenplay, here's Etienne.
That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. To throw again is Lawrence.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And completes it to Kirk over the middle. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Draw play, Etienne.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Lawrence.
A short throw to Ingram. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, that's the third interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Off play action. Garvin. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for Denver.
That's returnable now for Smith.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Lawrence.
It's caught. Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Lawrence.
Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
Back to throw again. And able to find Kirk complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
From midfield now, Lawrence.
A short throw. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Bronco. There he goes, right side. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Broncos up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. It's up and good, and they're in control now, 35-7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Denver, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll have another road day.